There. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Welcome, all of you. It's so nice to be able to lift our voices together, to be in a place where we can hear each other's voices and really bring forth the beauty inherent in all of these prayers. I just invite you to sing, even if the melodies aren't quite familiar, like sing anyway. Just if it's not the exact note everybody's singing, consider it a harmony and go on, and it'll be okay. And even if you don't quite grasp the words, just sing la la la. In fact, I just heard a piece of research this week on NPR, which my father-in-law of blessed memory used to describe as the oral Torah, the New York Times being the written Torah, that said that humming is inherently good for us. When we spend our time humming, it does all kinds of good things for us physiologically and increases our health. And so, heck, if you don't know the words, hum, it'll be good. We open with Yedid Nefesh. Those of you who are following along at home and have the Siddur with you, Yedid Nefesh appears on page 10. And those of us who are here in the sanctuary, we're on our blue handouts with the first song. A prayer welcoming Shabbat. Yedid Nefesh Avarachaman Mishach Avdecha Eretzonecha Yarutz Avdecha Kimo Ayal Yishtachaveh Mul Adorecha Ki Yedidutecha minofet suf vechol ta'am higalena ufros chaviv yalai et sukat shelomecha Nagila ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. L'chu neranana. Let's run with joy in order to welcome Shabbat. Psalm 95, pages 11 to 12, or our blue handout. L'chu neranana l'Adonai nariya l'tzur yishenu nikadma fanav b'toda b'smirut nariya lo arba'im shana akut b'dor vayomer to'eh levavhem v'hem lo yadu drachai asher nishbalti v'yapi v'im yivon el menuchati. Continuing with Psalm 96. Yalo Sadai, Bechol Asher Bo. The fields are going to rejoice. In fact, everything that we find there, the forests, the flowers, everybody and everything joins in celebrating Shabbat. Ya'alo Sadai, Bechol Asher Bo, Ya'alo Sadai, Ya la 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 la, Ya'alo Sadai, Bechol Asher Bo, Ya'alo Sadai, Ya la 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 la, Az Yeradanu Kol Hatzei Ya'ar, 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 Ya'alo Sadai, Bechol Asher Bo, Ya'alo Sadai, Ya la 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 la, Ya'alo Sadai, Bechol Asher Bo, Ya'alo Sadai, Ya la 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 la, Az Yeradanu Kol Hatzei Ya'ar, 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 Ya'alo Sadai, Bechol Asher Bo, Ya'alo Sadai, Ya la 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 la, Ya'alo Sadai, Bechol Asher Bo, Ya'alo Sadai, Ya la 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 la, Az Yeradanu Kol Hatzei Ya'ar, Az Yeradanu Kol Hatzei As we prepare to enter into Shabbat even more fully, it's a good moment to pause and do a little bit of breathing together, a little bit of deep breathing together. Our next piece is Ana Bakoach, which asks that God please answer our confusion, our despair, our calling out with strength, with koach, with presence, with reassurance, with everything that we could ask for. Ana Bakoach gedulat yamincha tatir tzura. Please, God, untangle our tangles. All the ways that we've gotten tripped up over the week, all of the things we've stumbled over, all of the things that tie us into knots. Please let us smooth that way, smooth them out, and find our way home. So if you're comfortable, see if you can sit a little straight in your seat, 2 feet flat on the ground. If it's comfortable, close your eyes, and if not, you can leave them open. Just don't work too hard to focus on anything in particular. And when you're ready, take a slow, deep breath in. And when your breath is at its fullest, begin to let it out. But here's the critical piece: let it out even more slowly. And just see how that feels. As you take a slow, deep breath in, see if it's possible to relax the muscles of your stomach. And as your breath slowly leaves, notice where you feel it the most strongly in your body. What's drawing your attention about your breath? Are you noticing right around the nostrils as you breathe in and breathe out? Or maybe you notice it in your throat. Or maybe you're more tuned in to the rising and falling of your chest and your belly. It's perfectly natural to find yourself caught up in whatever thoughts happen to be swirling at the moment. See what it's like to say hello to them and then wave as if to a passing cloud and return your attention to the breath, this breath, right here, right now. Just as our slow, deep breathing helps to restore us, we ask you, God, as you hear our innermost prayers, help us untie our tangles. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed. Please be seated. Sacred words, even the evenings. Wisdom opens gates locked around our hearts. Asher bidvaro mariv aravim. B'chokhma pateach she'arim. Evening, the evenings. Evening the frayed edges of our lives, Mariv Aravim, Amen. Understanding alters with the times, changing seasons, cycles divine. Ovid v'na meshaneh itim, u'machalif et hazmanim. Evening, the evenings, evening the frayed edges of our lives, Mariv Aravim, Amen. Spirit of the night, we bless your name. Eternal light, eternal flame. Echad tamid yimloch aleinu leolam vaed. Evening, the evenings, evening the frayed edges of our lives, Mariv Aravim, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Amariv Aravim. Blessed are you, Almighty One, who brings about evening. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Blessed are you, Adonai, who loves us. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha ובכל נפשך. ולמען תזכרו, עשיתם מכל מצוותיי. Adonai Elohechem emet. Continuing with Micha Mocha. If you're following in the Siddur, page 44. Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot osei feleh, Nora tehilot osei feleh, Malchutecha ra'u v'anecha, Pokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, atah Adonai Gal Yisrael. Hashkivenu on page 45 or in our blue handouts. A prayer of protection. See if we can make room in our hearts tonight for somewhere around the globe, some people somewhere who could use a prayer of protection, that they go to sleep in peace and that they rise up in life. Ushmor tzeitenu voenu lechayim ulishalom me'ata ve'ad olam me'ata ve'ad olam me'ata Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu l'chayim Ufros aleinu Sukkot shlomecha Me'ata ve'ad olam, me'ata ve'ad olam, me'ata ve'ad olam. Ushmor tzeitenu vo'enu lechayim ulishalom me'ata ve'ad olam me'ata ve'ad olam me'ata ve'ad olam. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim v'yameru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam uvayom hayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash. Continuing on page 46, where our blue sheets, Chatzi Kadesh. Yitgadav, Yitkadash Shemei Rabba, V'yamad Ivrach Yirutei, V'yamlich Malchutei, B'chayechon u'v'yomechon, U'chayei Decho Beit Yisrael, B'gala u'v'zman kariv v'imru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach, Le'olam le'omei almaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitbar, V'yitramam Yinaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yithalal, Shemei D'Kudisha, Le'ela min kol b'chata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, ta'amiran b'alma v'imru. We rise for the Amidah, which is an opportunity either to be in the Siddur, pages 47 to 52, or to simply be with the prayers that are arising in your heart at this moment. And feel free to be seated when your prayer is concluded. Oh, say shalom, b'rama, say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al yoshvei tevel. V'imru amen. V'imru amen. V'imru amen. V'imru amen. One of the concluding prayers of our service is the Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol. It's upon us to offer praise. Anything that we receive flows out again in the form of praise. And praise might look like holy work in the world, like the stonemason who finds a way to find a blessing in the work. Praise can be all kinds of things. It can be how we choose to flow our money, which is energy flowing out into the world to do things. It can be any number of things. It can even be how we cultivate our own inner life so that we become a clearer channel. Aleinu, it is up to us to hallow creation, to respond to life with the fullness of our lives. It is up to us to meet the world, to embrace the whole, even as we wrestle with its parts. It's up to us to repair the world, to bind our lives to truth. Ein od milvado, there is nothing else. Ein od efes zulato. Ein od milvado, ein od efes zulato, ein od milvado, ein od efes zulato. Therefore, we bend the knee and shake off the stiffness that keeps us from the subtle graces of life and the supple gestures of love. With reverence and thanksgiving, we accept our destiny and we set for ourselves the task of tikkun olam, redemption. Ein od milvado, ein od efes zulato, ein od milvado, ein od efes zulato. We bring into our hearts this evening those who no longer walk among us, and yet we're holding very dear. And our hearts especially go out to Carol Hoffer and her entire family on the death of her husband Gideon just this week. We also observe the yahrzeits of Zev Avraham, Malia Bagdad, Max Bardenstein, Kenneth Brader, Philip Brader, Zipporah Berdeinek, Samuel A. Cohen, Thomas Cook, Samuel Bernard Copey, Suzanne Feingold Schultz, Deborah Friedman, Bernard Garber, Bessie Gruskin, Nancy Helton, Abe Hertzberg, Isidore Hertzberg, Evelyn Hurwitz, Irving Krim, Benjamin Lusky, Seymour H. Marcus, Yetta Rotenberg Miller, Rose Muchnick, Hugo Neuhaus, Marvin Rosenzweig, Dorothy Roth, Leah Soskolm, Sarah Soibel, Rachel Starkman, Stanley Steinborn, Rachel Ziona Feldman-Urist, Philip Waldenberg, Carolyn Watson, Hannah Wayne, Donald Weissman, Stephen Walensky, Sandra Kessel-Young. We also say the Kaddish for Phyllis Werble, Vanchel Lessing, Carol Feinerman, David Fauman, Bruce Thal, Carol Amster, Gary Joseph Ullman, Paul Ernest Phillips, Leslie Garber Matthews, Reza Levinskaya, Alice Cohen, Tob Barbin Rothaus, Vivian Perlstein, S. Martin Lindenauer, Bonnie Rosenberg, Harleen Appelman, Dr. Lionel Finkelstein, Seidel Popinski, David Stein, Harvey Katz, Martin Warshaw, and Gideon Hoffer. We find the Mourner's Kaddish, page 58, also on our blue sheets. I invite those of you who are reciting Mourner's Kaddish at this time to please rise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei jechol beit Yisrael, v'agala uvizman kariv v'imru, Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach leolam ulamei amaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitdaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha, La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, da'miran v'yalma v'imru. Yehi shlomo rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'el kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'el kol Yisrael v'imru. May their memories be for an abiding blessing. So it's time for announcements, if we happen to have any, Meg.
Shalom, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and filling up our sanctuary. I hope you'll also consider coming next Friday and doing the same thing, because we have the distinct honor of having Cantor Neal back on our bima to lead a Simon and Garfunkel themed Shabbat service. If you came last month for Motown Shabbat, you know how amazing Neal is at writing these sort of, I don't want to call them parodies because they're not funny, but his versions of pop songs that also have the same themes as the prayers that we're going through during the service. He has a really special gift, and I know that he and Rob Nadav have been working really hard to bring this service to us. So that is the main event that we have coming up in the next few weeks, other than our regular service. So I hope to see you all tomorrow morning, next Friday. And Harvey has something that he'd like to add. Yes, please, Harvey.
1 month from today, JCOR, the Jewish Congregations Organized Resettlement, has fundraising concert at the Jason Sunday, December 11th, 4 o'clock. It's for family.
Thank you, Harvey. And Deborah.
I was just thinking, today is Veterans Day, and I think in honor of the Veterans class, putting it down and saying stop at this moment. Thank you so very much for this.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Awesome.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deborah. Beautiful. And also I hope to see you here for the next musical Kabbalat Shabbat, which will take place here December 9th. Closing Shalom Aleichem, where we welcome in the angels that visit us just on Shabbat and bid them welcome. May you find peace among us as we hope to find peace amidst you. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Amsharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Buachem l'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bachuni l'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zedchem l'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei Hamlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Yai lai 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 lai, ya lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, oh 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 oh, yai lai lai lai, ya lai 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 lai, ya lai 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 lai. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shabbat Shalom.